So resources, I think there's everything's out there in New York City. You can go at your public library. They have a lot of financial literacy workshops to attend. I think going to institutions that inform the student to make the right decision is very important. So institutions such as like banks such as Capital One, Chase have financial literacy workshops that lets them know the type of investment that they're doing when they're taking out these student loans. There are other resources on campus that help students such as Single Stop to be good at budgeting their money. A lot of times our students aren't aware on how to make a dollar last for the entire week, right? So just being more informed, educated on how to approach this will help take them a long way and be debt free.
So the Option Center at Goddard is a college success and college access program. So again, we help anyone who wants to get back into college with the process. So the College Success Program is for students who are actually a part of the Access Program. It's a perk. They will be assigned a success counselor depending on the college that they decide to go to. And after that particular success counselor will stay with them up until they graduate college. So what we do here is, again, we work with the students throughout the college application process. So we help you fill out the CUNY application, the Common App application. So all of the college applications, we also help you with the FAFSA, the TAP, the CSS profile. So that whole entire fun process of getting you set up for college.
So I would say that there's a lot of resources out there in regards to loan information. I think that it kind of depends on where the student is at. So if a student already has some loan debt and they're trying to figure out how to make repayments or things like that, there's some really great websites. One of my favorites is Student Loan Hero, and it gives really detailed information about how a student could begin repayment plans or put their loan into a particular program to pay it off faster or to be forgiven for their loan. And then I think the idea that debt and loan debt and the idea of all loans being bad is really complicated. So at Options, we encourage students to take as little debt as possible, but kind of understanding that there's a certain aspect where the landscape is requiring students in a particular sense to borrow in order to go to college, unless you're going to CUNY. I think CUNY is one of the most affordable options for students. And so if loan debt is a strong concern for the individual, we definitely highly encourage them to visit the CUNY schools. But also there's plenty of information on the studentloans.gov, the federal government, because they're the ones that administering what we would consider the best loans, the federal loans. I would say that a student should probably never take out a private loan. They're the most predatory and they have the highest repayment and interest rates, and are the ones that are kind of really impacting students in a negative way.
So we understand that not every student wants to go to college, but what we do offer is, or we try to get them set up with either trade school, vocational school. So there's a program called Euro for students who are interested in having that internship opportunity and having more of a professional, getting more professional skills. Then CUNY also offers programs that we can connect students to. So you might want to have an advanced certification in a certain thing. So for example, like an EMT. So we'll try to connect you to programs like that.